Welcome to Dog versus Cat. What pet should you get? On the cat side, we have a life expectancy of 12 to 20 years. That's quite a commitment. On the dog side, you have an average life expectancy of 7 to 14. So on one hand, you got a long commitment with a cat. On the other hand, you have a shorter commitment with a dog, which can also just break your heart. Something just to keep in mind there. And in the weight category, we got an average weight for cats of 8 to 10 pounds. And then you got your big boys, the Maine Coon, coming in at 12 to 22 pounds. Now that's a big boy. And on the dog side, we have the littles, the Yorkies, the Chihuahuas, the Terriers, coming in at 5 to 10 pounds. These are the dogs that get carried around in the handbags. All the way up to the big boys, weighing in at 90 to 150 pounds. These are the St. Bernards, the German Shepherds, the Mastiffs, the Labs. So if you want a dog that weighs more than you, that might be possible. Something to think about. Really give that some thought, though. And again, you can get the littles that are even smaller than your average cat. You can just scoop them up in one hand and take them everywhere you go. All right, pros on the cat side. Generally, they are cheaper to own. They are definitely less needy. You can just leave them in the house and there's really nothing that happens. Purring. That's pretty cool. They can eat your rats and mice. That alone is a reason a lot of people end up getting a cat. They need less space. You don't necessarily need a yard. They can be completely indoors and be completely content. On the dog's pro sides, they travel better. They can play frisbee and catch. They're more of a buddy / wingman. Good luck taking your cat to the park and having him stick around and helping you meet some ladies. Also a big one on the dog side. Good guards. They can protect you. A cat? No, not going to stick around for that. You can solve that on your own. Not his problem. All right, now on the cons. We got for the dogs, the big con is the loud barking. Ooh, this can become a problem with neighbors. If you don't really get this nipped in the bud, this can become a pretty big problem. On the cat side, for the cons, we have toxoplasma. This is where you get a parasite and from its feces, and you literally become the crazy cat lady. So there's that. Something also to really consider. Yeah. So there you have it. There are the pros and the cons of cats versus dogs. Honestly, I've had a cat, and I love that little rascal a lot. He was a great companion. And I've had a dog, and the dog was also a great companion, but also a lot of work. It was a husky, and so that was extra on top of extra. Huskies need almost the most exercise of any dog, and they're super social. They do not do well alone. So there you have it, things to consider. Also, if you do get a pet, please spay and neuter. There's an overabundance of animals in animal shelters all over the country that desperately need homes. So go on and head down to one and pet a couple cats and pet a couple dogs and see who you don't think you can live without. And don't forget, these aren't just animals. These become members of your family. So give it a lot of thought and consideration. Vet bills, food, everything else. Owning a pet can be a big commitment, not just time-wise and energy-wise, but financially. So all things to consider before you bring a new member of the family home. But there you go. Cats versus dogs. Both are absolutely wonderful, and I hope you find one that's a good fit for you. Bye.